Hello, it's Morello Kane, the hair debate. We are coming live at you. Got some things to talk about today. Oh my God, got some things to discuss. Okay, because I had a client to come and ask me, and those of you that are my clients, you already know how I am. And so she said to me, you know what? I was thinking about using, or I came across something that was talking about monostat and hair growth. So that is what we're going to be discussing today. I know that this is a huge trend, been one for some time. So it's not the first time that I've heard about it, but definitely it needs to be discussed. Is it really good for your hair? Why are people placing it on their hair? And let's just have a discussion about it. Again, it's this hair debate. This is the platform that we debunk, debate, and discover all things hair. And I also have a guest that will be coming on with me in about 15 minutes or so, because we actually, she is battling with that. Did not ask me about using the monostat though. Let me just say that. But she's battling with it. And so we tried some different things. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in with me. Okay, and again, for those of you catching the replay, please do share, because that's how we grow. Okay? All right, so now, okay, monostat, using that on the hair for hair growth. Okay, so now let's talk about what monostat is for. Now, women, we know what the monostat is for. Okay, so that is to use in the, what word can I use for that? Some people call it the pocketbook. Okay, some people will call it the vajayjay. I mean, so now there, hey there, sister. So now, the monostat, us women, we know what the monostat is used for. Okay, so now individuals are using the monostat, all the little special names that we call our little lady. But now sometimes a little lady can become unhealthy and have a yeast infection. Okay, so that's not uncommon. Okay, it's so common to the point where they took it from selling it online as a prescription to now you can get it over the counter. Okay, so now using the monostat now for hair growth. Okay, so now we know that, again, the monostat, the ingredients in it, I did do some research behind that. Okay, and so there is an ingredient in the monostat 7, okay, that is mirrored with an ingredient that is used for individuals that suffer for alopecia. And so now, because that ingredient mirrors that, then that's the purpose of people placing it on the scalp. And so, whereas I was just like, well, I don't know, because like I told my client, I can advise you to use that because I will, one, have to do the research behind it to see what's in the product before I can advise you to use it. Okay, and so, so now in researching the product, okay, now let's just talk about, again, the product is for yeast. So individuals do happen to get yeast on the scalp. Okay, and so you can get yeast for, I mean, with the way how we eating nowadays, you can get yeast on your scalp from a number of different factors. Okay, so, but again, having the yeast, getting that on the scalp, okay, and so, y'all see, Lord, it's hot. But now, getting that on the scalp, so now, anything with that active ingredient, which is Mazzarino, y'all know I'll mess up a word in a heartbeat. So that particular active ingredient in the monostat is what is used to help battle the yeast that is on the scalp. Okay, so now, but now this is the issue that I have with it. But just because you see flakes on the scalp does not mean that you have yeast on the scalp. So definitely do go to a doctor. Let the doctor tell you that. Okay, quit trying to medicate yourself. We go to MD Google, and then we put in all of these different factors of the different things that we go through, and then we start medicating ourselves. Okay, let's not do that. Hey there, Mother Clark. Okay, miss you, lady. Miss you. So thank you so much for joining me today. And so when I tell you, when it comes to that active ingredient, now that active ingredient is what stimulates the hair for hair growth. So now that is huge. When it comes to like the alopecia, that is huge. So now can the monostat be used on the scalp, not on the hair? Yes. And some of you may say, okay, well, how can I get on the scalp, not necessarily get it on the hair? But now it can be used on the scalp. Okay. And so that active ingredient, again, that's in it, that is what helps when it comes to promoting the hair growth in that. And so now can that be used? But now it does come with side effects, because again, this is a very potent ingredient, medication that you place inside of your system, and what is basically utilized for. Okay, so again, it comes with, side effects. Okay, so now for some of you who do not want to, when it comes to using that product and the side effects, that comes about it with the headaches and rash. Now that you don't want to get a rash on your scalp. So see, that's the thing. The side effects can also be a reverse factor to where now you battling with, bumps and rashes on your scalp. And let me just say this too. Anything where you aggressively are scratching your scalp for, that itself will cause your hair to break. Okay, so now again, you don't want to use this product, okay, and then it creates a side effect, and then there you are with another different type of issue at hand. And again, if you are excessively scratching your scalp, then you are going to wear that area thin, and that way it's going to create breakage, and then you're going to have thinnage is going to be in that particular area. And so now, I actually had used this product, and let me just pull this up here. I actually used this product, and when I tell you that let's see, here it is here. So now I use this product on my client. Okay, so this is the one that was battling with yeast on her scalp, and so now there are some products out here that they have to combat that. And so that's what we're going to talk about today, because again, everybody cannot utilize the monostat for one, and then for two, we have to, yes, that's the active ingredient, but there are other ingredients in that product as well. And so that may not be a factor to help you and to assist you in what you're trying to do. And so thus come about this product called, trying to figure out how I can get you guys to see this, because it's like a glare. If you could come down a little. Okay, there we go. So this probiotic soap, okay? And so Candida, y'all know I will mess up a word in a heartbeat. So Candida, wait, how do you pronounce that? Candida, okay. Oh, don't we need help sometimes? Okay, so Candida Freedom. Okay, now this particular probiotic soap is what we basically use, and it's skin-friendly pH. And so now this is what I absolutely love when it came to this particular product, is because it's pH balanced. And so that's one of the things that we definitely have to look at when it comes to placing product on our hair. Hey there, Auntie. Thank you so much for joining me. And so now when it comes to our pH, that's one of the things that we have to look at, because when it comes to our hair growth, pH is everything. If the pH is too high, it will create dryness. Our hair will have a reverse reaction to that. Okay, so again, we have to keep our body, be it hair or whatever it is, pH balance. Okay, and so this is what this particular soap is formulated from. And again, it's called Candida Freedom. Okay, it's a soap. Now let's just talk about how we use this soap. Okay, so I use a deep cleanse on her initially. And so just to get, to cleanse her scalp, to get all of the debris and whatnot from. You guys know that I'm influence bound, love influence. That's my product of choice. And so I use a deep cleanse. Okay, so now in using a deep cleanse, I follow back because the deep cleanse should always be your first, shampoo. Again, the deep cleanse should always be your first shampoo, and then you follow back up. That's going to take everything out of the hair, and then you come back with feeding the hair what it needs from that point on. So so we use the deep cleanse on her hair, and then we came back with the Candida Freedom soap. So now I use that too. Again, this soap is formulated to use on the skin and scalp. Okay, and so utilize this product, place it on her scalp, and let it set for a minute. So that's what we did. We allowed it to sit on her. Scalp for a minute. Now, this particular soap, it is an all natural soap with Okay, I'm sorry. Technical difficulties. Okay, I'm right back at you. Okay, so this particular soap is an all natural soap with antifungal and skin support properties. Okay, so that's basically what you need. Something that's antifungal, because again, it's going to go in and treat that scalp. Okay, so any fungus that's on the scalp, yeast or whatnot, okay, it's going to treat that. All right, so it's rich with olive, palm, and coconut oils with pure essential oils of tea tree, okay, and lemongrass. Okay, so each bar also contains the original formula of Candida Freedom. Okay, and so again, which is aloe vera, bacillus. Now, all these words, I cannot look up the ingredients on this particular product. Again, it's Candida. Bring it down a little bit. I just want to capture it. Come in. Yes. Candida Freedom. Okay, so, and that's what you guys want to look up. Okay, again, because in monostat, yes, it's that active ingredient, but that's basically it. It's nothing else to, now, that active ingredient is great for people with alopecia. But again, if you don't know how to use this product on your scalp, like say if you do not have any issues with alopecia, and you pretty much want to get this product and just place it on your scalp or whatnot, it can revert your follicles. It can make your follicles have a reverse reaction to it. And so, everything, again, even though it may seem like it is good, it is not necessarily good for you to utilize. And so that's one of the things that you have to look at. Just because, again, a product is good does not necessarily make it to where it is beneficial for you, because that's what your hair needs. At that point, it will create a reverse effect to it. So like those lights that they have to stimulate your scalp and your follicles. Well, when I did my training with the trichologist of influence, I found out that, if you don't have any issues going on with your follicles, that can create a reverse reaction. And so that's what I'm saying. That's if you have an issue with alopecia. Okay, if you don't, then why use it? Okay, and so again, do not try to self-medicate yourself by going online and purchasing these products. Now, let me just say this. When I use this product on her scalp, and so I was hoping that she would be able to join me, but she's actually going to Bible study and was going to try to, tune in with me prior to her getting there. And so, or once she got there. And so, but now, let me just tell you, when I use this product on her hair, it had such a tremendous effect to it. And so let me just say that it was softer. and so to the touch, you know, the texture of it was much softer. And so looking at her scalp, so now I assessed her, I want to say a few days ago, just to see, okay, now, because let me just say this, her scalp typically would be very flaky, you know, where we got around here, around the hairline, all throughout. She would have patches, very scaly and whatnot. And so let me just say that when she, when I saw her, which would have been, say, a week after using this product, she had, you know, just little flakes, but nothing like that. And so I was truly impressed, you know, truly impressed with her scalp and the condition that it was in. That was after the first usage. Okay, so that was after the first usage. And so let me just say that definitely I will be coming back with you. Let me show you guys this up again. I'm trying to blow it up here so you guys can see it. And come down. And so this soap right here, definitely look into it. Again, if you feel that you have an issue with Candida on your, which is yeast, on your scalp, do go in and get and be advised from a dermatologist or your doctor, okay, before you just start placing a product on your scalp. And again, the ingredients that's in this is excellent for, and when you place and it's a soap, okay, but again, it's used, is formulated to use all over your body. And so when you place this on your scalp, leave it on for a time period so that way it can coat that scalp and then start medicating and then penetrating through the scalp. Okay, so again, my name is Morello Kane. This is a platform where we debunk, debate, and discover all things hair. We have some great things going on. We have a salon tour right now that's going on, that's in effect right now. We'll be headed to Alabama. We'll be headed to Alabama in a couple of weeks to have the salon tour there. Okay, and then we have some things going on this weekend. We have Behind the Beauty. Okay, Tanisha of Behind the Beauty Experience, you guys, that's going on here at the Cobb Galleria. We're going to be in the place. Your girl will be the host there. I'm truly excited about that. And because we're going to be talking about some things, and the panel is fierce, I'm here to tell you. And so our panelists, I'm truly excited. Jonathan Freedom, you guys, Gwinnetta, I'm coming at you guys with the questions. We're going to discuss, and we're going to have fun with this, and we're going to educate with this, okay? And so again, my name is Morello Kane. It's the Hair Debate, the platform. You guys stay tuned, all right? Also, I almost forgot to tell you guys about this season 3 premiere event that's going on August 24th. I'm here to tell you we are going to have a blast because we are doing the reunion. So the ladies, we're coming together to do the reunion, but also too we bringing a male panel on board with this for the premiere event. So we're going to pick their brain. Well, actually, we won't be picking their brains. They will be telling us, okay, some things that from a male perspective on some things that they like. Okay, so we're going to sit down and tune in. You guys know I'm digging all of them, have questions and all that. We're going to have a ball, so you definitely want to be in the place. Again, my name is Morello Kane. It's the Hair Debate, the platform where we debunk, debate, and discover all things hair.